I'm just gonna be answering the question or talking about, does pedigree matter in horses? And there seems like there's two thoughts, two ways of thinking on it. There's all these people that are like, they just focus on paper so hard. There's some people that don't even care if a horse is registered or what the pedigree is. So there's a combination. I mean, there's strong supporting thoughts on both sides. So the first thing I'll say though is that people that focus on like bloodlines, like that's the only thing they focus on is bloodlines. They think that if their horse, if like the mom or dad was a champion in that field, and there's different fields of horses. There's racing, reining, cutting, roping, ranch work, cow bred, foundation bred. There's all different kinds of ways you can breed a horse. So, it's like some people, like if in humans, if a dad was an NBA all-star player, like it doesn't mean that his son is gonna be the same. It doesn't mean that he's gonna have proven genetics in that, or if a mom was a champion soccer player for humans, that their kids are gonna be outstanding athletes. That can be related to horses. Just because a horse was a champion racehorse, it does not mean every horse that comes from that horse is going to be a champion racehorse. There's other factors that go into it, is the owners, the riders, the trainers, the performers on the horse. And so I never go to like a roping competition and think that like, oh, that's a good horse because I can tell that it's got Doc Bar in it, or Sugar Bars, or Docolina, or Pepto Boonsball. No one goes to a roping and is like, oh, that horse has got that specific breed, like its parents were that. Like my horse is actually racing bred. Like the main horse that I've had, the best horse that I've had, the best roping horse that I've had was racing bred. So there are some characteristics that come with that, like he's a taller horse, a bigger horse, and he is pretty fast. But there are horses that are not racing bred that are pretty fast too. So, and then there's horses that are not registered at all, but are really talented. Like they don't have some fancy pedigree, fancy genetics, but they can outperform a horse that has fancy genetics or fancy pedigree. And that can also kind of go for humans too. Maybe you don't come from a whole lot, but you can perform better than people that do come from a lot. So I mean, horses and humans are actually more similar than people think. So, and I can go into talking more about the specific, like what breeders are actually breeding for, like characteristics of what Doc Bar is, or characteristics of like Dash for Cash, some of them, or Hancocks, Smart Little Linas. Smart Little Linas are kind of sensitive. Hancocks are kind of known for bucking. So I mean, there are some characteristics, but it's just you never know. Pedigree does not guarantee a good horse or a champion horse, and bad pedigree does not guarantee a bad horse. So I mean, maybe we can talk more about like, I'm probably looking at getting a new horse, a younger horse, and some things that I'm gonna be looking at when I'm picking a new horse, as far as size, pedigree, where to go. So if you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe, because I got a whole lot more videos coming out that are going to be really helpful for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.